Starting on Saturday, the three-digit number 988 will provide a direct line to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. KAMR Local 4's Jack Kessler spoke with local professionals and found out how this will help people here on the High Plains.
The 988 number is linked to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. So when somebody calls the Lifeline, it will connect them to someone who can address their immediate needs.
After dialing or texting 988, the individual is connected to a trained mental health professional, which will provide immediate care and then link to a mobile crisis outreach team member if needed to provide additional assessment.
Chairperson for the Texas Panhandle Suicide Prevention Coalition, Mackenzie Ellis, says the introduction of the three-digit number was to make it easier for someone in crisis. She adds this can also help destigmatize mental health.
We grow up knowing 911 is the number you call for an emergency. You know, even little kids know that, right? And so hopefully this will make it very similar to where people feel more comfortable calling it in regards to a mental health crisis.
Sandorsky says they typically see around 1,800 calls annually, and they do anticipate that number to increase.
Having an increased calls, I guess a person can look at one of, kind of either side, but to me, I think it's a good thing because that means that people are calling us when they need to. We can get resources, hopefully, to them, as far as linking them to community resources, getting them into services wherever that is throughout the community, and hopefully prevent anything from happening.
Ellis adds Randall and Potter County's suicide rate is substantial.
We are extremely impacted by suicide loss. In fact, the Potter and Randall County area is actually 3 to 4 times higher than the national statistic when it comes to suicide losses per year.
It should be noted that 988 will not replace the current Lifeline number. Rather, it will expand access to those crisis call centers. Those experiencing a mental health or suicide-related crisis can continue to reach the Lifeline at its current number along with 988. Live in studio, Jack Kessler, KAMR Local 4 News. Jackie?
All right, Jack, thank you. Ellis says suicide is the second leading cause of death for young people aged 10 to 34.